Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this post-Christmas episode of the Ginja Bo podcast. Well, this is being recorded right before Christmas because, as you all know, we do record a week ahead. So it is today the 22nd, and when this will come out, Christmas will be gone. So yeah, I hope everyone has had a jolly Christmas. We haven't had Christmas yet though. So so yeah. Anyway, say hi, Ginger.
Hello.
But yeah, let's get started. Right. So let's dive right in. What's been happening for you this week, as opposed to like that's different from last week?
The most thing I've really done this week is I set up my VR set again, which has been fun.
Oh, which is good.
But I now feel very lightheaded because I've been playing it most of the day.
Yeah, fair.
Which is fun. It's so just once you take you get so invested in it, and then when you take it off, you just struggle to return to reality. It's great. I bought a bunch of VR games which I've not tried yet, but they're downloading now, so I can try them in a bit.
Okay, that's funny because I actually too tried VR. So I was okay. Let's see if I can phrase this. Let's see if I can actually speak English, because clearly not.
Clearly.
Maybe the UK shouldn't have given me that pre-settled state. Lol. Anyway, I went to the editor's house, to Jean's house, and he got a VR headset a while ago. Well, not a while ago, like a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had me try the VR headset, and I must say I've played some fun games in VR. It's interesting. So I've tried Beat Saber.
Nice.
Which is it's okay. I don't really like rhythm games.
I feel like it would be fun for the first couple of songs, and then you get quite fed up with it. So yeah, it looks like it just get a bit repetitive after a while.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit like playing Just Dance on your own.
Yeah.
No, it's not like Just Dance, because Just Dance it's more like Guitar Hero.
Okay,
That's an actual rhythm game. Yeah, but I mean, it's I don't know, if you don't like those kind of games, so rhythm games, repetitive games, then it's not really your thing, I guess.
No, fair enough.
It's fun. I get why it's fun. It's very well done. Like, you actually have to move your body because you have to dodge actual obstacles.
Yeah.
And hit them properly. It is quite fun. But yeah, that definitely wasn't the highlight of my session in VR. So I tried the Star Wars game, 2 Star Wars games. I tried the Vader Immortal.
Okay.
Where you think you play as Vader, but you don't play as Vader.
Oh, okay.
Which is, funnily enough, I know.
Interesting. Yeah.
And it's quite fun. It's the one where you wield the lightsaber.
Yeah.
And I must say, it's fun. The lightsaber mechanics are well done. The combat is fairly simple. You just have to block and attack, but it is satisfying. You do get you do feel like a Jedi, like properly attacking and blocking. Jedi.
It sounded like you said Jedi.
Sorry. I did say Jedi.
Wow, okay.
Accidentally.
Well done.
They call them Jedis in Italy.
Do they actually?
But, I mean, I've watched the movies in English. Don't worry.
But
I watched them in English.
If you're watching it in Italian, do they actually say Jedi?
Yeah, they say Jedi.
I love it.
Why?
I don't know. I just
why?
Because
Is it a racial slur?
No, I just assumed because Jedi is a made-up word that it would be the same in just about every language.
Well, no, because you read it in a different way.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, no, it would make sense though, because it's a made-up.
Yeah.
pronounce it in a in the same way, but
Hmm.
oh well. No, they actually call them Jedis.
Okay.
As mad as it is and as weird as it sounds, they do call them Jedis. And so yeah, I tried Vader Immortal, where it's fun. The story is very short,
Hmm.
but you get to wield a lightsaber for a bit. And then there's a fun lightsaber dojo where you just train with a lightsaber and like attack droids and dodge. Well, deflect, not dodge.
Hmm.
Deflect blaster bolts. And that's fun. I must say that's well done. It's very satisfying. And
Hmm.
then I tried Super Hot VR.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the demo, because John hadn't bought the actual thing, which is fair enough. If the demo, there were some bits where I thought, okay, it's fun, but the demo I don't think was very well done,
Oh, yeah.
because there were a lot of bits that weren't like the fun bits of Super Hot. They were more like the boring bits of Super Hot. So when you don't have any weapons,
Hmm.
like where you can't pull those mad stunts that you can pull with Super Hot. So,
Hmm.
like for example, you shoot someone with a gun, the gun flies at you, you catch it with the other hand, like shoot the other people. That's the first level
Okay.
you do in the demo, and then the other ones, like then there's a boring punching one, and then there's a annoying one where you immediately have to dodge a bullet or you die and start over. I don't know. It was okay. I guess the full game is fun. I've never actually properly played the entirety of Super Hot. I don't
Hmm.
own it. I've tried it, the Steam, the actual desktop game, and and it was interesting to try in VR. It's not bad. It's well done, I must say. It's
Hmm.
well done for VR. Although the hitboxes are a bit weird sometimes, but I get it. VR technology is not that advanced, so.
Hmm.
And finally, I tried the actual big Star Wars game, which is Star Wars Galaxies Into the Galaxy's Edge, I think,
Okay.
or Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, where you don't play a lightsaber wielding man, but a smuggler, I think.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
it's not great, I must say.
Okay.
The sensation is fun.
Hmm.
Like you do feel, for example, you can literally duck behind stuff, and
Ah.
then like you do need to peek out to shoot, and that's fun. That's absolutely fun. You do feel like you're in a shootout. It feels super realistic.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The issue is, yeah, that's very cool. The issue is that the aiming is horseshite. It's random. Apparently, this is what Jean told me, that the aiming is random.
Oh.
So yeah, exactly. You aim your blaster and it shoots it vaguely in that direction, and whether you hit them is random.
Oh, okay. I think.
So the aiming, it doesn't feel accurate at all. Like you can be aiming at the guy, and there's a, even if you're like right on the guy, there's a chance you won't hit him, making the combat kind of hard.
Now we know why stormtroopers are so bad at shooting people.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to literally, if you want Stormtrooper Simulator, there you go. That's the game for you.
I think.
So there is a way to get around it.
Yeah.
You can dual wield guns. So if you dual wield guns, you just point both of them at the enemy and just go fucking trigger happy. And yeah, then eventually you'll kill them, but it's very risky because you die quite quickly. And healing is realistic, but it does take a while because you need to sheath one of your guns, get your healing pack, click it, put it back, unsheath the gun again. So it's realistic, but it's, I don't know. It's a bit. If the aiming was well done, it would be a great game.
Yeah.
It would be so good. But there's that issue with the aiming. Albeit I haven't played much of it. I played only like 30 minutes, 40 minutes of it, I think.
Yeah.
No, maybe 30. Really not that long. So yeah, it's It's fun. It's cool. It's interesting,
I do.
and that's all I played.
Fair enough. Yeah, I do enjoy VR, but there's always issues with it. But I imagine, but to be honest, with how amazing they look, I'm surprised, not that surprised that the gameplays can't be as good in comparison. But they're also so short, which is really annoying.
Oh yeah.
Again, this.
Well, that's the cool thing about the Star Wars one. I think the Galaxy's Edge one. I think that one's pretty long.
Okay.
Because John was telling me he played it for a while and hadn't finished it, and he started a new game for me, but
yeah,
it was taking him a while. Yeah, but no, you're right. A lot of most VR games are super short.
Yeah, like I finally finished Arkham VR, and I did that in one go. Started from the beginning again, did it in one go. It took me about an hour or so, and it was so cool. It was so well done, and like it made me jump, and like the story was quite good. But the fact that it was an hour, and like I got it on sale, but standard price is like 15 quid or something, and it's like you're paying 15 quid for an hour.
Yeah.
Which is a little annoying, but then at the same time, the amount of effort that must go into making it in a VR game rather than just a regular game, price-wise, I'm sure it probably is about fair.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is, how much it is different.
I imagine it takes considerably more coding abilities and designing to make
definitely
a 3D world like that.
I mean, I don't think the 3D world is the issue, though. Because, like, if first-person games are pretty much the same.
Yeah, but to make a world that, like, maps correctly, I don't know. I just think VR is very cool and it looks amazing, but be nice. I want to get a game that's, like, a proper-length game, but then at the same time, how you can't really play it as much as you could a regular game because you can't keep a VR headset on for that long.
Yeah, I must say, I kept it on for like, I think it must have been nearly 2 hours.
Oh wow!
And I was luckily I don't suffer from some motion sickness, like nearly only a tiny bit if I'm going backwards, if I'm moving my character backwards. And like sideways, I get a bit like, oh, okay, what's happening?
Yeah.
But apart from, I had it on for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that was getting quite tiring. On your eyes, on my eyes mainly. It was mainly on my eyes.
To be fair, some games, that's how they get rid. A lot of games is you're usually standing still doing things, so you don't get motion sick. There are some games that feel like you can play all of Resident Evil 7 in VR, which is pretty damn cool. But one, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
I do need to play through the whole thing on VR just to see what it's like, because I've done like the first little bit. I've got like to the main house, and that was amazing, but it was terrifying. But the moving around just makes you feel a bit weird because you're either even if you're standing or sitting or whatever, the motion of actually moving forwards is just really weird.
Yeah.
Whereas like the back.
Yeah, no, exactly. I absolutely. Also, I felt like just because you really want to play these games standing up.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get the full experience. Playing the game sitting down is a bit like, I don't know, playing Just Dance sitting down.
Yeah.
You're not really playing Just Dance.
No.
You're just shaking the Wiimote.
Yeah, I mean we've all done that though. I've played games like that where I play a lot of like Wii games where you're meant to be standing up, just sitting down and having a great time.
Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I've done it.
I tend to stand up with Wii games.
Oh, fair enough.
Unless it's like Mario or Zelda, where you don't really need. Well, I mean, you'd think that in Zelda you wouldn't need motion control. Fucking Skyward Sword.
I mean, I only played Twilight Princess, where it was just a little bit of a flick with your wrist, and you're fine.
That's just flicking. Oh no, Skyward Sword is way. Okay. You probably need to aim Link's sword, and Link looks derpy as fuck. Oh, he looks so bad, and it's so annoying. Because you can't just shake like a madman your sword and hit the enemies. No, they actually parry different directions.
Oh, okay.
It looks really weird because you just see Link following like your motion with the Wiimote, and it's so stupid. He looks so stupid. Like he stands there just pointing out the sword like. It's weird. Anyway, but yeah, no. What was I saying before getting sidetracked as usual? Yeah, you ideally want to play them standing up, and you get really tired just by that.
Yeah.
God, we're such huge nerds complaining about standing up.
I know, but it is weird to play a video game while standing up. I was playing.
No, it is.
I was
weird.
doing the Batman one earlier.
It's tiring.
And it was just, I mean, also you just feel a bit weird as well, though. Just like standing up, holding a controller and stuff, and or if you got the motion control, just sort of like feeling around the air. I'm just like, God, I hope no one walks in and sees what I'm doing. Especially because, I was doing the Batman one, and there was a lot of like moving things around, picking things up, and throwing things and stuff. And I've got my I'm on the second floor, so no one can and there's like a big tree in front of it, so no one can see through my window really. But I was doing all of this in front. I have the camera set up on a windowsill to give me the most space, and so I'm doing all of this ridiculous stuff in front of a window. God, if anyone was outside, they'd think I was insane. It's great. But
no, I get what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. It's weird. It's odd. It's fun.
Yeah.
I was tempted to get a VR headset. I probably wouldn't get myself the PlayStation VR because I know it doesn't run that well.
I mean, I've not really tried out the VRs. I like how it is, and I'm very happy with it how it is.
Okay.
But at the same time, I've borrowed this off my brother a while ago, so I didn't have to pay for it. So it's been worth the price.
I know it's not that expensive. It's only like, what, 60 quid?
Oh, no, a lot more than that. Isn't it like...
Oh, is it?
I thought the VR set, like the whole thing was like brand new. It was like 200 quid, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hang on, let's see.
Oh, then I might as well get a good one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I'll double check on that.
Does it come with the hand sensors, or do you also need to buy a PlayStation Move?
No, I think it comes... hang on, starter pack. What's in the starter pack? It comes with the headset and the camera. No, it doesn't come with the Move controllers actually. So yeah.
So you also need to buy the PlayStation Move controller.
Yeah.
Then you're way better off just buying what do you call it? Oculus, which is the one I tried.
Yeah, Oculus Rift. You can get with the controllers.
It's not the Rift because you need the computer for the Rift.
Okay, well, Oculus Rift
comes
Oculus with all the stuff you need.
Oh, it comes with yeah. Oculus Quest, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe it wasn't. I can't remember.
But no, it's
it's the Oculus Quest, which I tried because it's the white one.
All right.
And the Quest 2, and I must say that was pretty good. It was very well done, and it runs on its own.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to connect an actual computer to run the games. It runs them on its own.
Okay.
And the audio is really, really well done, I must say, because it comes out of the actual visor.
Okay.
But it comes out next to your ear, and it's really high quality, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're wearing headphones when you're not.
Okay.
I thought it was very, very well done on that. Yeah, and you don't even need to set up a camera.
All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah, because you basically... I actually tried this out. What?
I was saying PSVR comes with headphones that you can plug in, so you get more immersive experience. But
yeah, I know that. Yeah, but anyway, no, I was saying that. Yeah, basically, you don't need to put around like cameras, because basically it has them on the visor, and you trace around the room. Like the shape of the room, you basically draw it.
Yeah.
And it picks up like the room around you.
Okay.
And basically you draw around your space where you can and can't go. and you draw basically a circle, not an actual circle, but an area, a circular area within which you can stay. And when you get close to the edge of that area you've outlined, it'll tell you. You'll see the grid appear, and when you get really close,
Yeah.
it goes from blue to red, saying don't come any fucking closer or you'll die. But
fair.
but yeah, it's very well done, I must say. It was a very cool experience, and it can also sense. Sorry, the last thing that I thought was really cool.
That's all right.
It can also detect whether you're sticking your index finger out or in.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
basically, you know how in some VR games you have to click things with your finger,
Yeah.
with the in-game finger. Yeah, basically there, instead of pressing a button to do that or not pressing it, you can just lift your finger, and the actual controller, well, the remote picks it up, and basically, without pressing a button, you can click stuff, and if you put your finger down, it'll go back into a clenched fist. It's very well done on that aspect. It can also sense the position of your thumb. It sees whether it's sticking up, down, on which buttons it's hovering over.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool.
It's quite well done. I was very, very impressed by it. But,
that sounds a lot.
There is one huge drawback.
Okay. Which is?
Oh, I can't hear you very well.
Oh.
It must be my connection.
Hello, can you hear me better now?
Oh.
Hello.
I think we're...
my internet's just
I can
slow.
hear you now.
Okay, we go.
I'm lagging massively. Oh no.
There we go.
Oh,
I think I'm back now. Hello.
Oh. It's me. Don't worry. It's me who's lagging.
Okay, now you're cutting out. Oh, this is great.
We'll cut this out. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I know I'm cutting out. Amazing. We'll edit it in post.
Yay.
Of course. If this makes it into the podcast, well, whoop-de fucking do.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Still lagging. Okay, we might have to cut it. Oh, okay. My internet is coming back. Nope, it's going down again.
Okay.
Great. Can you hear me now?
I can indeed hear you now.
Okay, it's back. Great.
Yay.
Okay. Anyway, what was I saying before?
You said it has one major drawback, so you've given us a bit some.
Oh, it's made by Facebook.
Some tension. Oh, some what? What'd you say?
It's made by Facebook.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to comprehend what you were saying. I was like, wait, I thought you said it made my Facebook, and I was like, what? Oh, it's made by Facebook.
No.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Well, It's
Okay.
not made by Facebook.
So Mark Zuckerberg
Oculus was bought
make
by
it personally. Oh, okay, of course it was.
What?
I said Mark Zuckerberg didn't personally make the Oculus Rift.
Why? I imagine Mark Zuckerberg personally made it.
Yeah, of course.
He brought some technology from outer space or something.
Oh yeah, of course, from that lizard planet.
Either from the lizard world underground, or whatever. But yeah, it's not a drawback. I joke, of course. It's just I never see Facebook as a major video game company, because Oculus is 90% for video. Well, visors, augmented reality visors or VRs are mainly for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But well, that's what I did this week. Oh, and I played a bit of FTL, Faster Than Light.
How was that?
Which is, have you ever played it?
I have not. I'm pretty sure I've heard of it, but I'm not sure.
It's fun. It's a roguelike game.
Okay.
So you're cursing every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
When you lose all your progress. and it's fun. It's fun. You need to control this ship and try to reach a determined uh, like the other side of the galaxy. I'm not sure what exactly it is, and reach. You're transporting some codes to fight the rebellion, and
Isn't
you
that a plot of the
yeah, you need
beginning
to
of A New
transport these
Hope?
exactly, basically.
Okay,
But
fair
you're
enough.
not rebels. You're the actual empire.
Okay,
Well, you're not an empire, but you're the good guys are basically the empire,
yeah.
and the rebellion bad.
Oh, okay.
So you're transporting these codes, and yeah, you get attacked by other ships, and you need to fight back. You can buy stuff, but all resources are limited. Your crew members can die, your ship can get destroyed, your systems can get broken. It's fun. It's a very well made game, and it's all pixel art, so it's fun. My
Okay.
only issue with it's tough as nails.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
so hard. It's so hard. Maybe I'm shit. I'm probably shit at it.
Possibly
Most
that.
definitely, I'm shit at the game. Most definitely, absolutely, it's me. But I honestly, I've only apparently there's so many ships you can unlock. I've never completed the game. Just to give you an
Okay.
idea, on easy, I've never completed it
Oh, okay.
once.
All right. Fair
It's the
enough.
only game I actually play on easy, and usually I play them on normal. But fuck me, if I can't beat it on easy, I'd never be able to beat it on normal,
Yeah.
let alone hard.
I tend to start games
Um,
on hard and then lower it if I have to.
See, I don't like that because if I stick to a difficulty, I want to be like, okay, I'm putting this difficulty because I know what I'm getting myself into, and I'll stick with it.
I do it because I do really enjoy the challenge, and then it usually
Yeah,
means that
that's fair enough.
my default for being good at games is relatively high because I'm just so used to getting
Hmm.
used to it on the hardest difficulty, which means
Yeah,
I feel like I'm getting better at the games. So I still manage to
yeah.
finish most games. Like usually, I don't have to lower the difficulty massively. Like I mean, sometimes I'll play on like the hardest difficulty, like I did with things like Dragon Age, and I did Dragon Age Origins. I got all the way to the final boss on Nightmare difficulty without lowering it once, and then I lowered it for the final
Hmm.
battle because I just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I still means I think I'm pretty good at Dragon Age now if I can make it that far without lowering the difficulty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't doubt that. Yeah, but I so yeah, I played a bit of FTL. It's really fun. I recommend it. It's very cheap on Steam. It's
um,
usually I remember buying it for very cheap. Let me see how much it is now.
I'm just
It's
curious.
2 euros.
I was
It's
gonna say
two euros.
I might already, well, my brother might already have it. To be
I'd
fair,
suggest it's a very good game. I honestly also it's an indie company, so you're supporting them.
okay. That's always good.
They're a very small indie company, and the game they've done is really good. So
Hmm.
it's 2 quid. You can 2 quid is nothing.
Yeah, I might
Definitely
get it
would
to be
recommend it.
honest.
It's a lot of fun, and it's just really tough, which is something I don't like about it because there is an easy mode, but that easy mode is maybe I'm hoping I'm doing something wrong, but I have a I have a strong feeling I'm not, and I'm just really shit. But yeah, I honestly can't get past the game. I'd
Okay.
love to get unlock more ships, but I have no idea how to, and I can't beat the game because I'm too shit at it.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's a great game. I
it's
definitely would
it's
recommend it for how cheap it
174.
is
I
as
might get
well.
it. Stop.
124.
174.
That's
I
nothing.
know. I might get it and then see if I can
Yeah,
see if I can beat it before you.
it's fair enough. Absolutely, it's a fun thing to play on stream. I think because you can give little nicknames to the crew members, and you can get really attached to them. And then when they die, you're just like, no.
Okay. Yeah, I've got it.
And then you stop giving nicknames because you just realize they keep dying.
Hang on. I've got it
It's
downloading
a lot of
already.
fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah,
It'll probably be finished
and
before this podcast ends. So
probably
it's
most.
less than 200 megabytes, so I think I'll be okay.
Oh, it's a really light game. It's all pixel art.
Yeah.
So yeah, what have you been playing? Well, apart from the VR.
I'm trying to think what I've actually been playing. I've been watching. To be honest, I've probably been watching things more than playing things at the moment.
Okay.
I've started watching Legend of Korra.
Yeah, from the start.
Yeah, because I've watched the first season before, but I haven't watched anything after that. So I thought I'd rewatch the first season.
Yeah.
Which I finished that now.
Where have you reached? Oh, just finished.
I finished the furthest I ever got was the end of the first season, which was like a year or two ago. So I watched the first season. I nearly finished the second one now, and it's pretty good.
How is the second season? Is it?
It starts off a bit slow, and I'm not particularly interested. I wasn't at all like. I was hardly paying attention to start with because I was like, I'm not really enjoying this that much. Yeah, because
there's all that stuff with the water tribe, which
yeah, that's the thing. That's how it starts. That's what the whole series is. It's a lot about the water tribe. So it's a bit like to start with it's that, and then the water tribes start fighting each other, and it's like, it's not that interesting for me personally. Then it starts to go a lot more about the spirit world and stuff, which is a lot more interesting. There was a great two-parter where you learn about how the first Avatar happened or came into existence.
That's like cool.
Why there is an Avatar and stuff. So I found that really interesting, and it had a interesting art style to it as well. It was like kind of almost like a storybook, while also being like an actual episode. So I really enjoyed it. Learning about the first Avatar, and then that's as far as I've now got up to an episode there in the spirit world, and an old favourite from Legend of Aang has reappeared, which I'm very excited about. But I won't spoil it.
I imagine I think I know who it is.
If you've seen lots of memes about Legend of Korra or read art things about it, you probably can guess.
Yeah, I know who
what
it is. I know
fan favorite ends up in the spirit world, and it's not Aang. We've already met Aang.
Oh, in the spirit world. Then I don't know.
Yeah, it's an old favorite from the original series. Is now lives in the spirit world. Who do you think it is?
Anyway.
I won't tell you if you're right.
No, I'm not going to tell you because I don't want any spoilers.
I'm not going to tell you if you're right. I just want to hear who you think.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be Iroh because he's the fan favorite.
He's not the only fan favorite though.
Iroh. I know Toph's alive. Maybe it could be Toph. But...
Yeah, I know. I've seen lots about her. I'm
pretty sure she's
other than
just super old.
Other than Aang, I think most of the characters from the original series are still alive.
I haven't seen any Zuko yet. So
true actually. You see Katara in the first episode, she's still alive.
Yeah, you see Katara.
No. No. I've been watching a bit of Legend of Korra, not masses. I'm trying to think what else I've played. I've got one of those silly little phone games that I play while I'm watching Legend of Korra called Idle Apocalypse. Idle Apocalypse.
It's one of the idle games.
I do love the idle games. This is you play as a supervillain who's trying to destroy the world. And you're building an evil tower full of minions that you send out to fight the heroes. And every time your minions die, you get resources which you can use to then build other rooms that make other minions and stuff like that. And it goes on like that. Yeah. And every so often, you once you've unlocked the big monsters, you can try and destroy the world, which basically resets your progress. But it means you'll get resources quicker and stuff next time.
Yeah. It's no, I get it. I played
prestiging
a lot.
Those. Yeah.
What?
In those sort of games where you prestige or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. I played a lot of Adventure Capitalist.
Oh, I've I had that one before.
I don't know. I always thought that was really fun. And Adventure Capitalist, and I also tried Adventure Communist.
I
The
downloaded
same
that, but I've
thing.
not played it yet. But yeah, it's the same thing.
I don't know. I think Capitalist is better. It's just more simple. It's just you get stuff, you gain money. That's it.
Yeah.
Whilst Adventure Communist, you don't really gain money. You gain other things with which you can get more like Soviet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's slightly more complex because you can do the experiments, but it's just weird. So I don't know. I felt like the simple formula of the Adventure Capitalist is just quite fun.
Okay, fair enough.
And yeah,
What else?
I mean that's the only two idle games I've
Yeah,
played.
I like this.
Oh, and Clicker Heroes.
Yeah, I played Tap Heroes, which was a fun one.
Oh, okay.
I do like the ones where you actually get to tap, and it also helps as well. Because this one, you don't really need to tap. The monsters do all the fighting for you. You can use spells on the heroes, but it doesn't really do anything. So there's not really much point doing it.
Yeah.
So you just sort of leave it on its own. Occasionally upgrade floors so it makes monsters faster and stuff.
But wait, is it like an auto chess game?
What do you mean?
You know, auto chess, which is the or what's it called? The League of Legends version. It's not Legends of Runeterra. It's the other one. Not Valorant. Oh god, I can't remember.
Okay.
Where basically you get the heroes and you put them in and they fight on their own.
Yeah, a little bit like that.
Each turn, and it's turn-based.
Oh no, not so much that. It's like every few seconds, a room will make a monster. The monster will go outside, fight the heroes, do some damage to them. If you kill the heroes, you get some items, and then they respawn and fight them again.
Yeah.
But every time the monsters die, they drop a certain resource based on the monster. And that resource is then used to upgrade everything.
Yeah, no, okay, I get what.
Yeah,
it's an idle game.
Yeah. It's fun. Like I quite like it, especially if I'm watching like Legend of Korra or anything. Really, it's something I can play to like just tap away or buy things, but I can still fully pay attention to the show.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I only tried the Adventure Capitalist. But yeah, on the this week the sales have started everywhere. On
Yes.
Steam, on PS Store. Have you seen anything you want to buy particularly?
I mean, I bought a few VR games that I'm going to try later that have been on sale.
Yeah.
But they've not finished downloading yet, so I've not been able to try them. I've got, just because it was not that expensive and I thought I'd give it a go, I got the Doctor Who VR game.
Oh, there's a VR game.
There is, and I thought I'd give it a try. There's, I like Doctor Who. I mean, it's 13th Doctor, which I'm not as interested in. I've not actually watched the new series with I watched a few episodes with Jodie Whittaker, and I think it's because it's a new writer. I just didn't really enjoy it. The whole series just seems completely different to how it used to be. Which, yeah, fair enough. It's whenever there's a new writer, it always happens. I didn't really like Capaldi for ages because it was very different. I still don't really like Capaldi that much.
Yeah, I stopped at Capaldi.
I watched all of Capaldi, did not really enjoy it. Like, it kept sort of going on and off a bit. I did like his last series, or some of it. Bill, I loved Bill. She was great. She had his last companion.
No idea who Bill is.
Yeah, his Capaldi's last companion. I really liked her character, but I don't know. I still didn't enjoy it as much. And yeah, I tried to watch the new series with Jodie Whittaker, and I don't know what it was about it. I just didn't enjoy it. The problem is though, every time I told like my friends who liked Doctor Who that I didn't enjoy it, they all just assumed it's because I didn't like it was a female Doctor, and I was like, I don't care if it's a female Doctor. I would just like it to be a Doctor that I like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just I
No, definitely.
like yeah, it's nothing to do with the fact that Jodie Whittaker's a woman that I don't like. I just don't like her as the Doctor personally, or at least from what I see.
Yeah, yeah,
I will watch
absolutely.
all of it at some point so I can make a proper judgment of it because I've only seen like the first 2 episodes, so
Hmm.
maybe it'll get better. But for now, at least, I can say I
Yeah.
wasn't a massive fan.
Oh, yeah, 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 absolutely. I I don't know. The thing with Doctor Who is always I watched it all up until Capaldi. I think I got also through one season of Capaldi, and I
Hmm.
just stopped because stopped. I just stopped caring. It was just
It's
it just got so long, and
yeah,
it gets very samey, and the episodes start sucking
yeah.
at Capella. They're not that bad. They just get very repetitive and boring,
I think
and
when you've
it gets
watched so
what?
much of it, it once you've seen like so much of it, you're like, well, there's already been like 10 seasons. Even though they try to change it up every so often, it's still just the same stuff, really. It's like with any
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. But also the thing that like if I were to, I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. Doctor Who is it?
Doctor Who is yeah first 10 seasons.
Let,
So up to Capaldi's last season is on Netflix.
let me check because I wanna prove a point here now, because don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the first seasons with Matt Smith. Matt Smith is my favorite Doctor.
Okay.
I know, controversial.
No, I actually like David Tennant's my favorite, but I actually do quite like Matt Smith. Some of it's not as good. Yeah, a lot of people say Matt Smith's as the Doctor wasn't good, but I personally disagree. I actually liked him as the Doctor. Um,
Yeah.
and there was
Okay. Sorry, it's
some
not on
really good
Netflix
stuff.
Italy. So, but anyway, so
Okay. Well, it's in the
what?
UK it is, but obviously it's like quintessential English show, so of course it's on English
Oh no,
Netflix.
absolutely. But anyway, what I wanted to say was that if thinking back about the episodes with Capaldi, I
Mhm.
don't remember there being much apart from Missy, which is a reference. Well, it is the Master coming back.
Yeah, which is amazing. I love Missy personally.
Missy is, yeah, she was my one of my favorite characters in that scene. Well, the only reason I kept watching that,
Mhm.
she was a great character. But the thing was that apart from that, I didn't feel like there was much reference to stuff that happened before. Also, there weren't many aliens. A lot of the episodes just took place on Earth in the past,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I thought, oh, come on,
To be fair,
it's
I think part of the thing with Capaldi is they were trying to sort of mm, they didn't do it as much with David Tennant and Matt Smith, but it's like as soon as they get a new Doctor and they try to not focus too heavily on the past. They want to like
mm,
reintroduce stuff. But I yeah, I'll look up all these earlier episodes. You get like the ridiculous ones like Robots of Sherwood. I'm like, oh god, really? Robin Hood, but with
yeah.
robots.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
The moon is an egg. The moon is an egg.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember
That
that.
one. To be honest, actually, one of the best ones, which was surprisingly, it seemed like it had the stupidest premise of like the entire one, was Mummy on the Orient Express, which should have been a terrible episode with just that title, but actually
Yeah,
ended up being like one of the best episodes.
I can't. I vaguely remember the title. This tells
I
you how much
remember
interest I put into
actually that was
what.
one of the things I remember about that series when I watched it was the stupider it looked in like the next time on Doctor Who section, the better the episode
Mm.
was. But then if the episode looked like it was going to be really good, it was actually really shit, which was it was very odd.
Yeah.
It had some good ones. I like Time Heist. That was quite a good one, where they've got to break into a bank, but they can't remember why they have to break into a bank.
Oh, that was a good one. That was an actual good one.
The Moon is an Egg was terrible. Um, The one where like the mysterious forest grows around the world overnight was a bit meh.
Oh, I vaguely remember that one.
But
Though there was the forest
yeah,
one.
and then you have the Cybermen and Missy and stuff. That was good. I like that. The Doctor becoming
Yeah. I
president of the
forgot the
world.
Cybermen came back. Forgot that too.
Oh, then
See,
the Christmas
that's how much I
special.
cared.
Yeah, the Christmas special
What
for
was the
that year,
Christmas special?
which was actually had Santa Claus in it, which actually was a surprisingly good
Oh,
Christmas special.
yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Santa, and that Santa's played by Nick Frost.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I remember
I like that one. It should have
that.
been stupid, but it was actually quite good.
I remember that one being fun. Yeah. Just I don't know. I'm just. I don't feel like Doctor. I feel like Doctor Who is just so samey, as we said before, and it's also very. It's very much like it's not a built-up thing where you think, oh, okay, something big is coming up, something big will come. Well, they do it. They do it. Don't get me wrong. They did it with The Silence was probably
Yeah,
my favorite season. All the stuff with The Silence was so cool, and they did it a
yeah,
bit with what's her face, River Song.
hmm
I didn't like the fact that she was the Doctor's wife, but
yeah, yeah. That's
it was
Matt Smith's
yeah.
series did it a lot better if they had the like mysteries per season, but they also had a mystery that ran
Yeah.
all the way through Matt Smith's run
Yeah,
as the Doctor,
exactly.
which was really good. It makes you want to come back each series and be like, but what is the silence? Like, we know why the TARDIS blew up now, but we still don't know what the silence is and stuff like that. And then
Exactly.
it
And there
ended
was like
with
the
him.
rift.
Yeah, it ended with the explanation of what it all was, and it was actually I quite liked the end. But yeah, Capaldi,
How did
each
it end?
season was very self-contained. Oh, it ended with the whole like big giant wall because Gallifrey was trying to come back into the universe,
Oh,
which
yeah, Gallifrey stands.
yeah, because you had the Day of the Doctor
The yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
before the
with the
50th
Day of
anniversary.
the Doctor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then you had the Time of the Doctor, which was Matt Smith's last one, which yeah, I liked that whole story and stuff, and like the big
Yeah,
giant battle between the Doctor and like everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They teleport Gallifrey away
Yeah,
in the Day of the Doctor.
mhm. But yeah,
And yeah, that was fun.
Capaldi didn't really have that. It was just each season was very much sort of self-contained. Of like, there's
Mm.
the first season with him, you have the mystery of like every time someone dies, they basically end up in heaven, but that gets resolved at the end of that series, and then after that, I don't remember anything particularly interesting. Oh, you had that girl who couldn't die and stuff.
Yeah, Maisie Williams.
Yeah, though that series
Who
did
becomes
have
Dick Turpin.
that series that did have Heaven Sent, which I would say is possibly my favorite Doctor Who episode ever.
Which one?
It's Heaven Sent. It's right after the episode where Clara gets killed, where the Doctor's trapped in like that weird castle, and he's trying to.
Haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care. No, I don't
That
care.
I think a lot of people agree that that is considered like one of the best Doctor Who episodes of all time, and it is amazing. But
Yeah.
the rest of the series, honestly, the thing I like most about that series is Clara got killed off because I never liked Clara's character.
I never minded Clara that much. I thought she was okay. I hated David Tennant's last companion, Donna.
If you take that back, how dare you?
Fuck me, she was the worst one. She just
Donna
whined
is
about
the
everything.
best companion ever.
I never. Why? She just complains about. She's useless.
She's hilarious. And she's
useless. No, she's
does
annoying.
she does a lot more than most of the other companions. Like my least favorite one, no offense to her,
How?
is
How
Martha.
does she do most? What? She's a doctor.
Yeah, she doesn't really do much.
She heals people. She's competent.
Well, like, yeah,
Martha
that's the
at
thing
least is competent.
Well, no, the thing is, though, is all she does is complain because the Doctor won't be her boyfriend. That's her entire story arc. Is Doctor, I want you to be my
I can't
boyfriend. Get over Rose, and he's like, no.
Oh yeah, because Rose does fall in love with Clone Doctor.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's season 1, like Rose and the Doctor, like properly fall in love throughout their time, and then get separated. And yeah, the whole thing is Martha is just his rebound. And he just I feel really bad for her throughout that series because she's constantly making it very obvious I love you, and the Doctor just pays no attention to her whatsoever.
I can't remember enough, but I don't know. I remember liking Martha. My favorite was Amy Pond.
Okay, yeah, Amy was pretty good.
Definitely, Amy and Rory.
Yeah.
By far
okay, yeah.
The best.
I preferred them when they're together rather than like the earlier episodes where it's just Amy. I'm not as big a fan of, but when it's Amy and Rory, I'm like together.
I still like. I don't know. I felt like she was the right amount of like assertive, the right amount of like she was smart. She wasn't that useless, and yeah, it's I thought she was. I just didn't like the way they die.
No,
I just thought it was.
No, fair enough.
It's with the Weeping Angels.
Yeah, it's I thought actually to be fair, I liked them, but I didn't find it as sad as I thought I should. Because it was done well, of like you think they're about to get away and then all of a sudden it happens. But I thought I'd be more emotional when they left, and I just watched the episode and I was like, nothing. Like I full on.
I don't know. I felt like it all was over so quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to be like just killed in one episode. I was like, oh, okay, they're gone. They've been around for a while.
I think the thing is because I watched it, I knew they were leaving. That was that last episode, so it was really weird. Like when it all seemed fine and there was only like 5 minutes left, I was like, what's going to happen? Like, there's no time for them to get killed off, and then all of a sudden they did. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit. They could have built it up a bit more and had the Doctor being a bit more reactive to what happened. But no, like it's nothing like. I think for me the saddest one was when Donna left. When I was younger, I watched that because I think that was the first series I watched.
I was so happy.
I cried when I watched that.
I was so happy. She was off. You get the real best companion after that, which is Gramps.
Oh,
fucking Gramps.
Okay, Gramps, yes.
Donna's grandfather.
He's
the fucking best.
That is true.
He's the fucking... I wanted an entire series, heck, multiple series, just with the granddad as the companion just there.
I would have been
He was
so
fucking funny. I loved him.
That would have been amazing. I know, I will give you that.
I was so sad. And then when just the fact that he's a meme, first of all, that makes him already a million times better. And also the fact that he's the one who remembers the Doctor and sees him, and he's like, oh no, he's crying, and oh, Gramps.
Okay, yeah, no, I loved it. And then when he's the reason that David Tennant dies as well.
Yeah.
David Tennant's my favorite Doctor, and in general. But I also do quite like Matt Smith.
I love Matt Smith. I thought he was... David Tennant is good, but I really like...
Was Matt Smith the first Doctor you watched? Or did you watch David Tennant first?
No. I started this season 1.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Never mind. I often find that people's favourite Doctors is the series they start with. Where I properly started watching...
I watched it all through.
Okay, my first series that I properly watched, start to finish, was season 4, so David Tennant and Donna. I mean, I'd never watched the show properly. I watched a little bit. I got into it. I watched the end of series 3 with the Martha's story and stuff, which got me wanting to watch the series the next year when it came on. So yeah, 4 was my first series I properly watched. And since then, I've watched most of it.
Yeah. No, I watched because it was on Netflix, so I just watched it from the start.
Okay, fair enough.
And I know I still think Matt Smith was the best. I just liked it. He was energetic. He was quippy. He was. I don't know. He just felt younger, which I liked as the Doctor.
All this talk about Doctor Who is making me kind of want to start from the beginning and just watch it all the way through.
Fuck me, not me.
No, I still like Doctor Who, and I would happily do that. So I'm tempted to start it at some point. Just watch the odd episode every so often.
No. I want to watch more sci-fi stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Doctor Who could work, but I
Watch
want
Star
to watch
Trek.
more stuff like Star Wars.
Oh,
No, not fucking Star Trek.
I've always been.
I like Star Trek. But it's too slow.
Yeah,
It's
I've
so
tried
fucking
watching it, and I never got massively into it.
It's
But
so much filler. It's just so much fucking filler.
I
You
want
can't
to
put 24
like Star Trek and
episodes
watch
per
it.
season. What?
I want to watch Star Trek and be a huge fan of it, but I've tried. I just can't.
Exactly, same. Like, I've watched The Next Generation. Not all of it. A bit of The Next Generation. But it just gets so slow. Nothing happens for so much time. And there's one episode where something happens. And there is still a huge amount of time where nothing happens again.
Yeah.
And yeah, the characters are cool, but you can feel it's a dated show. It's less dated than the original series, but fuck me. God.
One of these days I will get through it, but I don't know. I think it is a series I want to watch, but I want to watch it with someone. Just so I've got someone.
Watch it with people.
No, not someone who hadn't seen it as well, though. Because I don't want some hardcore Star Trek.
I tried to watch it with... What? I tried to watch it with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And we got through a couple of episodes, and then we were like, yeah. We just watched something.
I kind of hope watching it with someone who also wants to get through Star Trek might help, and then we got someone to talk about it with, and then make fun of bits where it's not as good. I can't imagine watching Star Trek with like a hardcore Star Trek fan. I don't think I'd cope.
I don't know. I think that's for me the only way I'd be able to watch it, because he'd probably be excited enough that he'd explain everything, and I'd be like, "Oh, cool, okay, I understand." Because he'd drop facts, and it would be more interesting than just watching it.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Having to actually pay attention. Yeah.
I'll try watching it again at some point. I don't know. At the moment, I've just got a lot of other things. I've gotten back into more of a watching stuff on Netflix kick, so try and get through these series as I want to finish.
By the way, speaking of really good series, I do recommend Mandalorian.
Okay.
I finally got around to watching it. Really, really good.
Oh, nice.
It's Star Wars, really well done. Like, you don't need to have to even watch. You just need to know the bare bones plot of Star Wars to watch. Well, season 1.
Yeah.
Season 2, you need to know a bit more. But it's so rewarding. It's even more rewarding if you, like me, you've watched all of the Star Wars media. And you see all those references. My God, the sweet, sweet references. They're so good. It's so... Oh my God, it's so good. I enjoyed it so much. And I definitely recommend it.
I was actually watching some Star Wars. I was watching Phantom Menace earlier.
Oh.
I was trying to get through some Star Wars stuff, so I thought I'd start at the beginning again.
Yeah. Oh no! Watch the fourth. My suggested order is the order which stuff comes out. So, because that's in the end the order they intend you to watch it. Because
I was tempted. 4, 5,
6.
I thought I'd watch the original, like the original trilogy actually both the main like trilogy for like 3 trilogies in release order, and then watch the other stuff. I've still not watched.
I'd recommend watching. I don't recommend watching the sequel trilogy, because all of it is shite. I don't care.
I want
what people say about Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, or Force Awakens. They're all fucking shite. They're all terrible.
I feel like I need to watch them at least once, because I've still not actually seen episode 8 or 9.
Watch them, yeah, definitely watch them, and so you can understand how It's just they're not cohesive. They're not linked in any way. So
Mhm.
I just watch them, and you'll see
Yeah.
how bad they are.
I've still not
It,
watched
it's
stuff
it
like
just goes
Solo as
everywhere.
well.
What?
I've not watched Solo yet, which I do want to see.
Solo, it got some like average reviews. I really enjoyed it. I thought Solo was really chill Star Wars movie. Had its own plot. Didn't care about like the main thing. It tells you how Han gets the Millennium Falcon. There's Lando. It explores that. You see how he meets Chewie. I really enjoyed Solo. Thought it was really good.
And Rogue One. I've seen
I also
Rogue
recommend
One.
definitely Clone Wars. Oh, Rogue One. I have a controversial opinion about that.
Yeah.
Which everyone says it's amazing.
Okay.
I don't think it's amazing. I think it's good, but only because of the third act. You've seen Rogue One, right?
Yeah, I have. Rogue One. When I first
the third
watched
act
it,
is just the war.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Battle of Scarif.
Yeah.
And the Battle of Scarif is amazing. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
But all of the filler before it has forgettable characters, ultimately, apart from Jyn Erso.
Mm-hmm.
But she's kind of forgettable, too. Then there's all the other guys that are just sitting there thinking, well, there's droid guy, there's Asian martial arts guy, blind martial arts guy, there's the South American man next to him, which is a bounty hunter. Well, I don't know if he was a bounty hunter. And then there's the love interest.
Yeah.
I felt they were a bit generic. And the pilot guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, I forgot.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I know I only saw it once, but actually, to be honest, the only character I remember is the droid, because the droid made me laugh. But that was about it. I don't even remember what the droid's called.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. But yeah, I recommend the release order. And I definitely recommend watching the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Well, not the first season. The first seasons are really shit. You pull off a guide on off the internet on which episodes are actually worth watching.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the first seasons are just filler.
Okay.
Because it was a kid show at the start.
Yeah.
But then when they started running out of budget and they were wanting to cancel the show, they just made stuff for the fans, and that's why the later seasons are really good.
Yeah.
And so I'd recommend get a guide on which episodes to actually watch from the first and second season. Third season onward, third is still a bit of filler. Then fourth, fifth, and sixth are pretty much, you should watch the entirety of those seasons because they're really good. And yeah. And there's also Star Wars Rebels, which annoyingly there is not great, but there are some episodes which are important and it does tie in a bit. So, but yeah, it's I'm glad you're getting into Star Wars. As you can probably tell, I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
I know I'm going to start playing more of the games again and stuff as well.
Yes,
I might
play Jedi Fallen Order.
I've played
so good.
A fair amount of it. I did really enjoy it. I just haven't finished it yet.
No,
I played that ages ago. I just never managed to finish it because I think it's because I started on a really hard difficulty and just got stuck.
I played it on medium and that was manageable.
Yeah, it was surprisingly difficult. I was not expecting.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be really.
It's Star Wars Dark Souls.
Yeah. No, I might play it again on easy difficulty and see if I get along better.
Normal, it's very manageable, and then there's New Game Plus, so you can play it harder on New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Where I think you only carry over cosmetic stuff, so it's worth giving it a try on a higher difficulty just because you also have the cosmetic stuff. But yeah, I think we've clocked in for time this week.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I think we're good.
This was a long one. We went on a massive rant about Doctor Who. But,
yeah, it's our Christmas special one.
It's post-Christmas.
Yeah, but
because this is coming out after Christmas.
Yeah, but close enough.
Oh, also apologies. This episode probably won't have the um, the visual effect of our speech bubbles like bobbing along while we talk.
Okay.
Jean, the editor, just gave me a heads up that he didn't have. He was gonna be away for like the next 2 weeks, I think. So he
Okay.
didn't
Fair
have
enough.
his all his editing equipment. He's doing it all on a laptop.
All right.
So I was
That's
like, yeah, fair enough.
that's yeah. No, that's fair.
So it's good that at least the episode is coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's just cosmetic stuff. It's not that important. It's still cool, but it's not that important. Anyway, as usual, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And yeah, episodes come out Tuesday evening at 6 GMT. Well, GMT 0 and or 7 GMT plus 1. and yeah, check out Ginja's Twitch channel. Well, yeah, Twitch channel.
Yes, Twitch channel. Yes,
Twitch channel. Ginja, well, twitch.tv/Ginja_gaming. And
Yep,
thank you
got
very
it
much
right.
for joining us.
Yeah.
It was correct, the channel I gave.
Yes, it was. Well done.
Okay. Right, that's a classic. Ginja Bo podcast for it is. That's a classic. Anyway, right. See everyone next week. Bye.
Bye.